small hole here, which was the original filler on these 964 wings. And I'm going to leave it off that side for the time being until I've done my mock-up of arches and stuff like that, and then I can move the filler cap. I can put it here if I wanted to, or down here. I don't know yet, but I need to do this. I'm going to have to trim the arches up a little bit to be able to put the wheel back in. And I want to sit it back down on its wheels today. So I'm going to do that, trim arches, and sit it back down on the wheels and see how far we can get today. And yeah, we'll just carry on. Right, I'm going to cut a little piece out off of one of the 964 wings. I think that's alright, and then I can mess with the shape a little bit. Stick it up underneath, and then I can strive it in, clean this up, and then I'll tack it in like I've done with the wings. And yeah, so let's find a bit of wing, trim a bit out, and then get cutting and grinding again. Right, it's oversized hopefully, and then I should put it underneath the part, and then I'd set it on top as well to see if the shape's about right. If not, try and shape it a little bit more. Alright, I've got a tiny bit of a gap here, so I'm going to use a bit of aluminium and the MIG because it doesn't stick. I'm just going to on the nail, try and get this up and further back. And I've known and looked at the other older style stuff. There's obviously some kind of piece of rubber that goes in here and comes round, so if I can find something similar, that'll make it look right as it hits this, but obviously this has got to come up, got another 40mm, so I'm going to have a look at that. Right, this is the patch I put in the other day, so I don't want it to go too rusty or anything, and I'm going to put some X primer on it, and then I'll just put a small bit of body filler over it just to get the bit of shape back, and that'll help with when I come to do the arch. And then once I've done this little bit, I shall get back on with the front bumper. We've got to adjust the wings slightly, and I want the front bumper to come back a bit more. But to get to that, I want to put a bit of heat into this and spray it. So I'll time lapse it for you, a lot easier, a lot quicker for you to watch. Right, taking this off, I've got a hole here, so I'll whip the wheel off, unbolt the wing and all that, put it to the side and see if we can repair this little piece, because I do think I'm going to need it to put some support in. And then once I've done that, put it back on, and then we'll get on with the front bumper again. And I've decided roughly where I'm going to cut it, and I bought some like fiberglass repair kit for the time being, just so I can cut, move and just support it, and then I can get back on with doing the making arches, which is what I want to get on with. But so far, pretty good. I'm going to be working on the bumper, welding the wings. So most of the welding I'll just time lapse because it's boring, you know. So but I'm going to TIG weld it this time because it's softer to grind down, and I've never done that before. So we're going to TIG weld most of it, and yeah. So I'm going to get on with the bumper and then try and finish the front up because I want to get on with making arches. That's what I want to get on with. So yeah, here we go. If you're wondering, what I'm doing is checking the heat in the garage because I put a diesel heater in, and I wanted to see how hot I could get it for like doing a little bit of fiberglass work, and obviously when I come to paint the car. So I want to see what kind of temperature we get. So about 17 to 18 Celsius, so that's fine. So we've done the welding, did TIG welding on the wings, put some fiberglass reinforcement, chopped and split this. So I'm really happy. And bits and bobs, these still move a little bit, so I'm quite happy with that. So next bit we're going to hopefully get on and do the arches on the side. Bit of trimming more to do on the arches so the wheels can turn. Because at the moment they're rubbing when you turn. So yeah, so just remember, like, subscribe, any comments. So really good. See you next time.